in general, I like plantation companies.
Plantation?
Yes, I like everything to do with agriculture. Now, agriculture prices have tumbled, corn, wheat, soybeans, and so forth. But I think in the long run, we have today a global population that has doubled, more than doubled, since 1960. We're now over 7 billion people, and it will still grow. And so I think that resources are very stretched, and I think food will become very important. Now, I don't like the way people process beef and chicken. I mean, if you go on a chicken farm, it's a horrible sight.
I've seen it.
A horrible sight.
I've been to a Tyson poultry facility.
Yes, I'm glad you came out alive.
Well, they didn't mistake me for a chicken.
Yes.
Look, you say you like the plantations.
Yes.
But you also castigate. That's a big word. I
Yeah, Monsanto.
Yeah, Monsanto.
Correct.
It takes companies like Monsanto to bring those yields up to feed that exploding population.
Well, the question
you
is...
should like Monsanto, ADM, Cargill, companies like that.
That I'm not so sure, because it's very questionable whether genetically modified food is that healthy. I have my doubts about it, and we don't know what the long-term impacts are. We only know that today there are many more sicknesses than there were before that affect people, and it may come partly from food.
Can I ask you about the IPO market in China? They opened the floodgates earlier this year.
Well, I happen to think that, you look at all the global markets. Which market is the most expensive? The US market, Russell 2000, NASDAQ, the S&P. Then come the European markets. And what are the cheapest markets in the world? Emerging markets, and in particular Hong Kong and China are very inexpensive relative to the rest of the world, which is a colossal bubble. Mm-hmm. So I think that an investor, he might do well to look at some Hong Kong shares and some Chinese shares. I don't think they'll go up right away a lot, but I think, say, we had a bear market in China. Historically, if you had a bear market that lasted a few years, stocks become inexpensive. I think it will be also a question of stock selection.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think insurance companies in China are reasonably priced. Mm-hmm. But there are credit problems, you understand? And I think, as I told you before, we're all doomed eventually.
We've come full circle.
Look, in Europe now, the IMF say, wealth tax. There are books out there that say, okay, what is the problem in the world? All these rich guys, let's tax them. This will happen everywhere. Because when you print money, when the central banks print money, then obviously people that own assets run faster on the upside than people that don't have assets.
Right.
And I'm the first one to admit, I'm in the financial sector, I benefited from money printing. But as an economist and as a human being, I condemn money printing.
Okay.
It's a very, very bad way to go about an economic system.